Most people think retirement danger comes from the obvious places, not saving enough, overspending, or unexpected medical bills. But the truth is far more subtle. Some of the biggest threats to your golden years don't show up in your bank statements. They show up in your career decisions. Choices that seem harmless, exciting, or even smart in the moment can quietly sabotage decades of financial progress. Today, we're unpacking 5 unexpected career shifts that can erode your retirement plans without you realizing it. And trust me, number 4 is something many people fall into with good intentions, but it ends up costing them the most. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe if you want more smart, no-nonsense videos that help you build a financially secure future. Every week, we break down the money traps and opportunities shaping the next generation of wealth. Now, let's get into it. The first red flag is the late career passion pivot. You've probably seen this. Someone spends 30 years building solid income, stability, and retirement contributions. Then around age 50, they chase a passion project. Maybe it's photography. Maybe it's writing. Maybe it's starting a boutique business they've always dreamed of. And it feels empowering until the numbers hit. What most people don't realize is that a single drop in income during your peak earning years can cripple compound growth. This is the stage when your money is supposed to be snowballing the fastest. And shifting to a lower-paying, passion-driven role right at the end of the race can take a six-figure bite out of retirement savings. Passion is powerful, but if it comes with a paycheck cut, it might be costing more than you think. The second red flag is the corporate escape move. It happens when someone, fed up with office politics or burnout from years in a rigid system, jumps into a completely different industry. Sometimes it's switching from corporate operations into teaching, nonprofits, or part-time consulting. There's nothing wrong with pursuing a career that feels meaningful, but this shift often comes with lower wages, weaker benefits, and little to no employer retirement contributions. When people switch industries late in their career, they often underestimate just how much their previous job was subsidizing their long-term security. Things like 401k matches, stock options, bonuses, and health coverage don't exist at the same level in every field. A career switch done for mental peace can be a wise choice, but only if you're fully aware of the financial cost attached to it. The third red flag is the quiet quitting spiral. Over the last few years, millions of workers have stepped back from their careers, mentally checking out without officially resigning. The surprising danger here is that disengagement almost always comes with lost promotions, smaller raises, and fewer opportunities. People think they're maintaining the status quo, but in reality, their income trajectory is slowing down. And if your income stops growing in your 40s or 50s, it dramatically limits the amount you can invest for retirement. Even worse, inflation keeps moving whether you stay ambitious or not. Quiet quitting might feel like a balanced decision in the moment, but long-term, it can turn into a financial drag that compounds silently. Now, here's the big one, the fourth red flag, the late career entrepreneurial gamble. This is a classic trap. Someone hits midlife and suddenly feels the urge to finally start their own business. Maybe they're tired of bosses. Maybe they want more freedom. Maybe they believe now is the time to take a shot. But here's the harsh truth. Most new businesses take years to break even, and the majority fail within 5 years. When younger people fail, they have time to recover. But when someone pours their savings into a business at 50 or 60, the consequences hit much harder. A failed business at that age doesn't just hurt financially. It rewrites your entire retirement timeline. Entrepreneurship isn't the problem. Timing is. Starting a risky venture at the exact moment you should be preserving wealth can push retirement back by a decade or more. The fifth red flag is the generous helper syndrome. This one is emotional and incredibly common. Many people reach a point in their careers where they feel financially stable enough to help others. They fund a family member's business, co-sign loans, support adult children, or take financial responsibility for relatives going through challenges. It comes from a place of love, loyalty, and obligation. But generosity without boundaries can become a slow drain that derails retirement plans. The danger is that these commitments rarely end when you expect them to. A temporary loan turns into years of support. A small monthly contribution becomes a long-term bill. And before you know it, the money you were supposed to invest for your future is being rerouted into someone else's life. Helping others is noble. Sacrificing your retirement to do it is not. When you put all these red flags together, a pattern becomes clear. The biggest threats to retirement aren't sudden disasters. They're subtle decisions that slowly shrink your income, reduce your savings rate, or increase your financial responsibilities. They trick you into believing you're still on track until it's too late. But here's the good news. Awareness is the first line of defense. If you can recognize these shifts early, you can plan around them, adjust your saving strategy, or set firm boundaries before your future is compromised. Retirement isn't a finish line you stumble into. It's a destination you have to steer toward, consistently, intentionally, and with your financial priorities protected. If you found this breakdown helpful and you want more content that reveals the hidden risks shaping your financial future, make sure to hit subscribe and drop a like. Your support helps us reach more people who need this information. And if you're facing one of these red flags yourself, let me know in the comments. I'm here to help you navigate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.